What's up, everyone? I'm here with my good friend Aaron Curry, who's just qualified through the last chance qualifier. How are you feeling right now?
It's definitely a bit of a shock since I had to play Yamato in the last round, and I believe this is only the second time that he hasn't qualified in just the history of the World's tournament. And I think the other year was 2006, but I went over, and I've just been getting tons of congratulations and way to goes and yeah buddies, and it feels good.
Yeah, so you got paired with Yamato. What went through your head when you saw on the pairing sheet Sugiyoshi Yamato?
Well, I knew that he was playing CMT, so I expected that my luck would run out and I would open with a lone. I was playing Zekrom Electric. I expected I would open with a lone Dynamo and just get turn one, game one, and game two, or game one, game three, game two, game three, just some set of games and not even get to play. And I was really worried about it. I did get turn one in game one. I didn't get to draw a card. He donked my Unknown Cure, I think. Then game three, I opened with a lone Dynamo and thought he was going to T1 me again, and he just whiffed a double colorless, and that allowed me to set up. So it's not really different from playing anybody else. I play Jason all the time. A lot of people say that Jason, yourself, and Yamato are some of the most intimidating people to play against. But you can't really give somebody that kind of benefit. You just need to go in and play the game that your deck's going to run how it's going to run no matter what you do.
Yeah, no reason to get scared.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that one had to be, got your heart pounding a little bit when you opened with the lone Dynamo. Were there any other matches that were extremely close?
My game the round before was actually extremely close too. And the round prior to that too, I played two straight Darkrai decks in a row, just Darkrai and Smeargle. And in both games, we went to game three, and went to game three, and it went to time. And both of them, I thought that I was actually going to. I lost game one in both of those series, won game two, and thought that I was going to lose game three on time in my last three games. So it was. The last 3 hours have been fairly stressful.
I can imagine, yeah. Now, you've qualified for Worlds several times, but have you ever grinded in before?
No. The closest I've ever been was actually the first time it was in Hawaii. It was in 2007, I believe. And I lost to Drew Goritsky, actually, in the last round. And that put me at, I think, 7-2 or 6-3 or some number where I was one loss out of making it in. Other than that, I know last year I lost in round one. I got turn one twice. So the new turn one rules have not been kind to me. Well, for the most part.
Hopefully those change sometime soon. But does this feel more special to you that you're able to grind in as opposed to earning it through another way?
I wouldn't say that makes it more special. I think the thing that makes it more special to me is that this is probably going to be one of my last years playing. I'm applying to dental school this summer, so I'm not going to really have time to play as much. I mean, I'll try to still make big tournaments, of course, like states, regionals, and nats, and worlds if possible, but I won't have the time to commit to it to do all the battle roads and cities, so.
All right, so you're heading into Worlds, qualified. What are your expectations from here?
I expect the field to be fairly similar to what did well in the grinder. I don't think that there are really that many surprises that people can pull out. I think everybody at this point is prepared for Excelgor decks. Everybody's playing Cure or Espeon, so I'm not sure how widely those will be played. At the same time, I think based on the results of today, Terrakion might increase in popularity. Other than that, I think that electric decks may also become more popular because they have been beating Darkrai today, for the most part, as far as I know, at least.
Okay, so what are your expectations for yourself, though? Do you think you're going to do well?
I hope so.
I would hope.
I can't expect to do well, I don't think, because it is supposed to be the tournament with the best players in the world, and not everybody can do well, of course. But I think that I have a pretty good chance of making cut.
All right, that's good enough for me. So is there anybody else you want to thank or say hi to?
I like to thank Curran Hill, actually. I've been playtesting and working on decks with him all season, and I didn't really have time to playtest coming into the grinder, so he provided me with a basic like 55 card E-list, and I filled in the last 5 spots and changed a few cards since I've been here, and it was extremely helpful. I'd also like to give a shout out to Santiago Rodriguez. It's a lesser known player, but He's from Florida. I've been living with him for the past few years, so he's a really good friend of mine. And that's it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Aaron. I'm very happy for you, and we'll see you tomorrow at Worlds.
Yep.